My husband just told me that he would divorce me if his late wife came back during an argument. My husband and I have been together for 10 years and we have been married for 6. He and his late wife were together for 3 years and married for 1. They have a son who is now 13. I know I don't come first in his eyes, and as a person who doesn't like a whole lot of attention, it worked out pretty well. He goes to her grave every day after work and takes their son to her grave on the weekend for an hour to spend time with his mom. I work from home as an online tutor working with kids on English and history, so through COVID, my stepson was home with me doing school remotely. I've known him since he was 3 and we have a decent relationship. We bonded over shared hobbies like building Gundam models and the Percy Jackson books. Yesterday was his birthday and I gifted him a special edition box set of the 2nd series in the Riordanverse, The Heroes of Olympus. When he opened my gift, he all but screamed and hugged me, and as he was thanking me, he called me mom. I didn't say anything, but I did smile. I've raised him for almost 7 years, so sometimes I feel like his mother, even though I know our bond isn't biological. My husband became furious, and once my stepson went up to his room to read his new books, he began to yell at me. Quotes including, "You're not his mom. How could you ever be his mom? How dare you let him call you mom? And you don't have any children. He's mine, not your son." To defend myself, I only replied that I was glad my stepson saw me as a maternal figure. My husband blew up and told me if my wife came back from the dead, I would divorce you in an instant for her. Don't act so high and mighty because you help my son with homework sometimes or build stupid plastic figurines. No matter how many bedtime stories you read him, you are not and will never be his mother. It hurt my feelings. My husband and I are sleeping in separate rooms and I feel awful. I just don't know how to respond. I love my stepson, I love my husband, but right now I feel utterly devalued and replaceable. I just needed to get my feelings somewhere I know he won't find it. Thank you for reading.
Here are the top comments, plus Opie's reply.
I'm concerned that he doesn't think his son deserves a mother figure. Why would he want to rob him of that? He knows his real mom is dead. He's old enough to know who you are in his life. If his son is happy and calling you mom gives him a semblance of normality, why not let him? Does him calling you that out of the blue warrant a discussion? Absolutely. But lashing out, the things he said are not remotely okay, and I'd never be able to forget them. Your husband and son need therapy and to not be at a gravesite for hours every week.
OP replied,
I talked to him last night. This is the first time he's done it in front of me and his dad. I have rethought several discussions I've had with teachers during parent or teacher interviews, where I had to let the teacher know I'm stepmom, not mom. He told me I've been his mom to his friends at school for about 4 years.
Your son will need you when he realizes what an a-hole his dad is. No matter what, keep the lines of communication open to your son because he'll need you down the road.
OP replied,
People have been calling my stepson my son throughout the comments, and y'all are making me cry. Like OMG. I want to be his mom. I know I'm not, but I really wish I was.